let's get into it. Okay. All right. So for starters, Sam Smith. I have been hearing a lot about Sam Smith. It's real crazy that y'all got me defending him because I never really did like him as an artist. Let's be very clear. Like them. I didn't like them as an artist. Okay. Let's be very clear because there was a lot of people in my comments like, oh my God, got you. They just didn't grab my attention when they first came out. Now, Sam has grabbed my attention with this new theme of music that he's putting out with the song that they did with Kim Petras. I love me some Kim Petras. Okay, can't wait for that song you doing with Nicki next week. That's coming out real soon. But a lot of people are not feeling his satanic, sexualized tour that because I guess he's on tour now. I didn't know he came out with an album. Child, don't look. I know I'm supposed to be on my but a lot of stuff I'll be looking past it. Like I said, I'm not really a Sam Smith type of fan. You know, I didn't like a lot of his earlier stuff. I felt like it was more unauthentic, which come to find out that really wasn't his personality. That really wasn't his persona. He was just trying to sell records. And I think that he's trying to find himself as an artist and he's tapping into different personas and different themes of his music, which I think is okay. But I'm going to read this excerpt from Radar Online and then we'll go to get into the nitty gritty. Okay, so it says non-binary pop star Sam Smith was slammed over their satanic and sexualized tour, right? Now, Sam appeared unfazed by critics who were also outraged by the singer's Grammy performance, which featured the star in a devil-themed latex outfit for a raunchy rendition of his hit song Unholy. Now, my thing is, if I'm wearing a patent leather suit, why I gotta be demonic? I just want to look, black is slimming, and I love me some patent leather. Okay, to make me look a little shiny or whatever. I don't think that's all the way satanic. Everybody want to throw in that when they wearing black or they got horns on or whatever. Okay, all right, maybe it is a little demonic. Okay, let's be very clear. But I think a lot of y'all be exaggerating, but I'm gonna get into this article a little bit more. Now, after images of their new tour, Gloria, circulated online, Sam Smith is back in the hot seat, okay? Sam Smith's controversial tour gave critics plenty to foam at the mouth about, including his over-the-top risque outfits and religious themes throughout the concert. The pop star was seen in a series of dramatic looks. He donned a crown that featured devil horns with a fishnet pantyhose and thigh-high boots. Okay, now my thing is this. Don't people be dressing up as sexy devils for Halloween every year? Like with the little horns and the little triton or whatever? Like, come on, let's be very clear. Like, is it forced? And this is me getting into what I wanted to get into. Is it forced a bit? Yeah, I think so. I think that he's tapping into his personas. He's trying to find himself as an artist. A lot of people, when they get to that stage, and they have been around, child, y'all gonna cancel me, child. They've been around for a minute. And I think Sam is at the point where I gotta find something new to talk about, something new to sing about, and I want to give with my fans, because quiet as it's kept, Sam Smith got some loyal fans, even though they are getting a lot of backlash and a lot of vitriol from conservatives and some people from other sectors of the world when it comes to a lot of these artists, like artists that's in the queer community that's, really doing their music with this theme. It is a little weird. It is a little off to me. I didn't like Unholy. A lot of people like that song. I thought it was cheesy because it was on TikTok. But then when I actually seen them perform it at the Grammys, I was like, okay, like it's giving what it needs to be gave. And then you had Kim Petras on there. I love me some Kim Petras. Okay, let's be very clear. So I don't know. I don't think that Sam Smith is, trying to do could be the same thing that Lil Nas X did, trying to get a lot of these people in the Christian community and the conservative community mad to, prove a point. I don't know what it is. But I don't like the idea of people using kids as a pawn, saying that, oh my goodness, kids are watching this, kids are this, that, and the third. Like, we always bring up kids when it comes to artists that are in the queer community, because they did this to Lil Nas X a year ago or a year or two ago when he came out with his album. No kid should be watching or should be at any type of musical concerts like this. Like, and if there is, that's that parent. The parent allowed that, because I know when I was growing up, I wanted to see Nicki Minaj way back when I was in middle school. My mom told me I was not going to see it because these rappers are explicit. The girl had dildos. She had dildos and all types of other stuff during her concert. She was signing girls' boobs. Like, it was a lot of stuff that was not age appropriate. I shouldn't have engaged in a lot of her music, but look, that was my outlet. That was my girl. You know, I'm a barb, so it is what it is. But like, as a parent, you should be monitoring what your kid is watching. Okay. And yes, my parents told me I was not going to no concerts. I was not going to no musical concerts. And you know what they doing up in there, what they try, like, so if there is parents that are taking their kids to these concerts, that is a problem. Okay. But that's probably like a short minority. Let's be very clear. A lot of Sam Smith's target audience are grown people. Clearly. I mean, let's keep it real. And them using kids as a pawn is just so, it's so hypocritical, because what about the other artists that plays around in this theme? I mean, let's be very clear. Look at Lil Uzi. He literally told people at his concert that everybody that's watching my show is going to go to hell with me. We got Doja Cat with Hellmouth, this new album that's supposed to be with her, and you seen the pictures she was in. She's over here posting demons on Instagram as we speak. Go look at her Instagram. Got freaking mooses with horns and all this type of stuff. But nobody says nothing about that. It's always a person that is in the queer community. So it was Lil Nas X with his rendition of what he was doing for his project, and now Sam Smith. Because there's this big narrative that these type of people are demonic and they're trying to indoctrinate your kids and this yada, yada, yada. And I think the general public is like kind of faltering to it. Sam Smith is trying to give art. It's art. Okay. It is what it is. It's art when other people do it, but it's not art when we do it. I call hypocrisy. I'm just saying. And I don't want to sound too preachy. At the end of the day, ain't nobody telling you to like this person. Ain't nobody telling you to engage in this artist. But at the end of the day, people are going to do what they're going to do. This is a theme of music. I think people are using this as an opportunity to be like superstitious and say like, oh, see, this is what Holly weird. No, it's just people making art and people making music for their fans that are living for it. And then they'll pick a new theme. There'll be a new theme after that. I mean, I don't see how this is really a problem when we have other underlying issues in the world. And we worried about a person that's wearing pantyhose and I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the stuff looked a little weird to me. It's not my type of zhuzh, but I'm not gonna yuck somebody's yum. Just saying, I'm not going to judge, but it's just not my cup of tea. I think we need to get to a point where, you know what, this is not my cup of tea, so I'm just not going to engage in it, okay? Do what you do. I'm just not going to engage in it. Nobody's forcing Sam Smith down anyone's throat. I mean, I haven't seen any, certainly. But I don't know. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to really talk about that to get your guys' thoughts. So